Now, moving on to the next story. I'm sure y'all heard about this. Anthony Joshua went to Nigeria, I guess, to celebrate his win over Jake Paul, and tragically got into a car accident where his coach and his trainer died. They all was in the car together, and let me show you that car, bro. Is it on here? Let me see. Hold on, let me find it. That car is damaged. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, he might only be alive because he was sitting in the back. I think it was a Lexus truck. Hold on, I'm gonna get into it. That yo, he's lucky to be alive, man. Look at that. They saying that the driver was speeding, and I think he ran into a truck. Let me get the full detail. Boxing star Anthony Joshua's friends were identified as the victims of a car crash in Nigeria on Monday, the country's president announced on social media. Nigerian President Bola wrote on X that he had sent his condolences to Joshua for the loss of his loved one. Excuse me. I have spoken to AJ personally to convey my condolences over the passing of his two close associates, Kevin Latif, I don't know how to pronounce this dude name. Ayodel, that's what it might be. Ayodel and Sina Gami in a recent accident. He wrote in the post, I wish him a full and speedy recovery and pray with him. Anthony Joshua assured me he is receiving the best possible care. I also spoke with his mother and prayed for her. She was deeply appreciative of the call. Joshua was considered to be stable after the crash, according to the Nigerian officials. He suffered minor injuries and was otherwise fine. Following through clinical evaluations, medical professionals have confirmed that both patients hospitalized after hospitalized after the accident are stable and do not require any emergency medical intervention at this time. A joint statement by the Lagos and Ogun state government said. Then didn't the US just do something to Nigeria? crash occurred on the Lagos Ibadan Expressway at 11 a.m. local time. Photos show Joshua banged up and being extradited from the vehicle he was riding in. The vehicle conveying Mr. Joshua, a Lexus SUV, was involved in the accident under circumstances that currently being investigated. Joshua, seated in the rear of the vehicle, sustained minor injuries and is receiving medical attention with another injured person. They ain't saying nothing about his friends in here. A preliminary investigation determined that the vehicle was traveling beyond the legal speed limit on the corridor, lost control during an overtaking maneuver, and crashed into a stationary truck, Whew. which was by the side of the road, according to Federal Road Safety Corps spokesperson. Ogun state officials said that the preliminary reports indicate that the two male foreign nationals died on the spot. Damn, damn, bro. That's scary, man. Prayers go out to them two brothers that lost their lives, man. Can you imagine that, man? I wouldn't want to imagine that. You riding with your homeboys, y'all crash and they dead right there. Like, what do you tell a parents? Damn, and I seen like this video of them when they touched down in Africa. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There goes some of the video. Damn, look at that. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. You see how the front of the car is touching the front seats? Look at that. Like they ran into a car that wasn't a truck that wasn't moving. Look at that. Look at that, man. Like the metal is pushed on the front seat. That's horrible. Man, bro. That's why you got definitely wear your seatbelt, bro. And in this case, a seatbelt ain't gonna help nobody in the front seat going at a fast pace like that. That's like running into a brick wall. Oh, here goes friends right here. This is when they arrived in the airport and they leaving out the airport. That's one of the guys right there, and that's the other guy right there with the black, orange, and white on. They go to Lexus. That's crazy. Damn, rest in peace to them brothers, man. That's damn, bro. How do you deal with that in another country? Like, you don't want to leave because you don't want to leave your friends' bodies there. You want to at least see them get flown back home. But at the same time, you probably want to get out of there. This is them pulling Anthony Joshua out of the truck. Yo, that's devastating. Oh, that mercy. Like, what are you doing in that situation, man? Only thing you can do is pray. Like he got to live with that for the rest of his life. He might feel some type of guilt. Damn, bro. I wonder how old those guys are. Let me see. Let's see if we can pull up their ages. See the ages. Oh, here we go. Let's see. That's crazy. They saying they don't have his age. They don't got his age, which is kind of crazy. Let's see how old Anthony Joshua is. He was born in '89, so he 36. So maybe they are probably around the same age. 36 years old is Anthony Joshua. So it ain't no telling. But man, prayers up for that brother. Rest in peace to both of them brothers that lost their lives. That's both of them right there. Yeah, man. That's sad, bro. That's sad. All right, let's move on.